Good morning. Happy Sunday. Wait for a few of you to get on before I start doing my face up here. I'm going to be using a few new things today that I just got in yesterday. That would be, together here. I got the translucent powder. Hey, Mom. Translucent powder to finish with. I have the waterproof mascara lash sense with the under sense in it. Hey, Mikey. My husband's on. Let me see if I can get comments to go here. All right, and then I have the our new concealer that we have that just came out, and the mascara has the undersense in it, which strengthens and lengthens your lashes, which is super exciting. I'm ready to try that. All right, let's go ahead and get started here. So I'm going to start with Snow Shadow Sense as my highlighter. Knocking everything over. Kind of make it go into a triangle. And then I always have dark on the inside of my eye, so I always go over that too. Let's see if I can get these comments figured out here. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this all figured out. Alright. Alright, I have all my highlighter on. I'm going to see, I can't get your guys' comments to pull up if you guys are commenting, so I'm going to just go ahead and pull it up on my computer. Sorry, I'm not trying to take forever. All right. Let me... Alright, I think I might have it going. So sorry. Alright, I see Becca commented, hey, and then I saw that Megan, the concealer is liquid. It is a good, it's actually my next thing that I'm gonna put on, so I'll go ahead and show you. It's a liquid, it's a cream. I mean, it's kind of thick, so. Let me see if we can pull up these comments here. Alright, next we're going to go on with Mocha Java to do some contouring. And I'm just going to brush my Oh, I have a ton of people on than I thought I was going to have. And this is Mocha Java Shadow Scent for my contour. I gotta make it into like a 3 down my face, like here and down. This is what eventually it'll look like. Alright. So, up next, so we've used Mocha Java and Snow so far. I'm going to go ahead and move on to my eyes before I do my tinted moisturizer. So we're going to start with my eyebrows. We're using Mocha Java again. I've got my right brush here. Alright. Just put it on the end of your brush. All right. I'm going to go in using Snow Shadow Sense again, just to highlight my brows up here. Just a little angled eyeshadow brush. And we're going to go back in with Mocha Java. I use Snow and Mocha Java for so much different stuff. Dot. Dot. A little blending eyeshadow brush. That all around. that little dot goes so long. Or so far. The stuff, you hardly have to use any of it. It's super pigmented, which is awesome. Alright, and then we're going to go in with some onyx and do a little bit of a smoky eye. Alright, and I'm going to go back in with a little bit of snow and put it more like in the corner right around in here. Alright. Thanks, Becca. Alright, so there's eyeshadow done. Now we're going to go on to my eyeliner, which I'm going to use Onyx for, but I also have to use a little mirror because last time I tried to do my eyeliner in a video, it turned out terrible. So I'm still learning the whole doing your eyeliner with a brush thing versus I normally use a felt tip, which you wouldn't think would be very different, but it's a lot different. So Shadow Sense has a, it's kind of like the Lip Sense. Once it sets and it dries, it's dry. It has there's like about a minute to a minute and a half window to where you can like blend it and stuff, which is why I can't whenever I used to do my makeup, I'd put all of like my highlighter on at one time and then go through and blend it. Well, with Shadow Sense, it's kind of hard to do that just because it sets so well, which is a good problem to have, but it also makes it a little more difficult to keep blending it, so I always just blend it in as I'm going, because I do love how it sets and it lasts all stinking day. Alright. There's my eyeliner done. I only do the tops because I have really small eyes, so if I do the bottoms, then I look like I have no eyes. Alright, now we're going to do the Lash Sense with the Under Sense. And, alright, so you're going to use the Under Sense side first, which, by the way, this mascara lasts you 6 months, 5 to 6 months, and it is only $20 with both sides to it. So that's actually like a really good price for mascara. I used to buy my mascara from Sephora, so this is like awesome. But this is cheaper than that, and you just put this on just Put it on the bottom there. Yeah, Becca, I agree. I'm super excited about this mascara. I've heard nothing but great things about it. Flip sides. Does anybody have any questions so far? Feel free to comment. I can see my comments now because I have it pulled up on my computer and my phone. Woohoo! Eyes are done. All right. Moving on to tinted moisturizer. So I do like a pump and a half onto my lid there. Take a stippling brush and just go all over with it. My little baby hairs are getting in the way there. I'd never done my eyes first, so I'm a little thrown off here with my makeup routine, but everybody says it's a good thing to do, so if you make any mistakes, you can go over it with your foundation. I've literally done my entire face over like twice with a pump and a half. That's awesome. Alright. Now that I use the tinted moisturizer because I need like more of like, or I want more of like a sheer coverage, not so much a full coverage, but sometimes I do want a full coverage, like if I'm doing anything super special for the day, special occasion. And our our original foundation is full coverage, and then the anti-aging is medium coverage. So we have coverage for all that you're wanting. Next, we're gonna move on to blush scents. Put a little dot on my finger, and this is cream to powder too. So is the Shadow Sense. You just got it. And then go in with the blush brush. And there's like 100 ways you can apply all this makeup, but these are just the ways that I have found that I like to do. Alright. Make sure I don't have any little brush bristles in there. Drop everything. Alright. So now we're going to try the translucent powder. This one, I haven't tried this yet. So what's super cool about this is it's got this little plastic piece that slides up. So you can use like in smaller areas if you want. It'll come out. It's got the brush on the end, which is super cool. And then also, whenever you go to put the cap back on, you don't have to worry about your brush bristles getting all jacked up. So you just shake it out, and then you just set it. I'm going to be keeping this in my purse because throughout the day, I'm an oily person, so I'll need to kind of soak up some of that oil and all of that. And I normally don't drag this around. Some people do, but I just kind of like stipple it like my foundation, just so it really gets in. I have big pores, so it gets into my pores, and make sure I'm not gonna. It's gonna last a little bit longer. People that aren't super oily and don't have big pores probably don't have to worry about that as much, but I definitely do. So there's the face portion. Now we're gonna go on to onto the lips. So I'm gonna clean those off really quick because now I got makeup and everything all over them. And oh, I got Team Wicked, which I'm not sure where I'm gonna wear that out to. I'm bold, but I don't know about that bold. But it's gonna be super cool for Halloween. I am gonna wear it for Halloween. Let me show you what that looks like. It's like a blue, purple, kind of like, it's like a midnight blue lip scent. So gonna have crazy cool sparkly dark lips for Halloween. And to clean my lips, I just use witch hazel. I use witch hazel for everything. If anybody's watched any of my starting out videos, I talk about how much I love witch hazel. Alright, so big tip today, if anyone is having an issue with their lip scents kind of like flaking off, especially if you're in like your exfoliation phase, because that happens like a lot. Nobody drinks enough water. No one does everything they're supposed to do. Me included, and I sell this stuff. So if you use your Oops Remover as a primer, you can use it as a primer. So you just put on a thin layer of Oops. Kind of let that dry in a little bit. And then I'm going to pat it with a cotton pad, just so I know it's nice and soaked in there. So what this is doing is it's helping your lips have a little bit of extra little oomph there to get the lip sense color to bond to your lips. And if anybody's ever used a primer before on their face or anything, it has like that silky feel. That's what your lips feel like whenever you, oh, I got some cotton, whenever you put this on as a primer. So it feels just like a regular primer. Today, I think we're going to do a layer of Plum and my favorite, Bella. Can't turn that one down. Alright. So, remember to shake, 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 shake. And then, wipe off your applicator. The key to getting lip sense to stay on a long time is thin layers. Very, very thin layers. Alright, so with lip sense, you don't want to go like back and forth, back and forth. You want to go on the bottom lip, go from one side to the other, or vice versa. Don't go back and forth, one side to the other. On the top lip, sorry, trying to keep them apart here so they don't stick together. You want to go from Cupid's bow, over. So that's layer number 1. Alright, and wipe it off. And so Bella is a matte color. So the matte colors have more of like a thicker consistency. For their formula. Just because if you notice any other like matte kind of lipstick needs that thicker pigment to kind of give it a little more noticeability, if that's a word. So, the reason that I'm telling you that is because matte colors need a little bit more dry time. So, normally with any of the other colors, the shimmers or the frosts, you can normally put on a layer on both lips and then go right back to it. But with the matte ones, give it a little bit more time to dry, as well as keep your lips tighter apart whenever you apply it, like that. All right, layer number 2. And another thing that I found, if you're having an issue with, again, the exfoliation phase, or it's just not drying right, hit it with a blow dryer. Medium heat, hit it with blow dryer. It's good. That heat's gonna help it bond to your lips a little bit more. And then it's gonna stay a lot longer just because your lips have that little bit of extra bonding to them. Alright. Excuse me, I look really silly trying to put this on. So my lips don't stick together. And we're going to do the Bougainvillea gloss today. I finally figured out how to say that. It's the pretty one that adds a little bit of a pink tinge. I tried this last night. I'm not a pink fan, but this stuff is the stuff. I rocked it last night, all night, which granted I was just at home, but I took some selfies. Without any gloss or anything, or any color underneath, and it was just like your perfect pretty little pink for you. And it changes, like, it looks different on everyone. All right, well, there's my makeup routine. If anyone has any questions, feel free to message me or comment on here. I'll still be answering questions all day. Any other little tips and tricks you kind of want, I went over the Oops Remover as the primer as well. Oh, also, if you don't have the Oops Remover and you have color and stuff and you want a little bit of an easier way to get it off, the Neutrogena, just like plain like the yellow colored face bar, it gets it off super easy. But so does Oops. The Oops works really well too. But yeah, that Neutrogena bar or baby wipes, you know, those all work great. If anybody has any questions about the foundation, I know I've had a lot of questions from people lately about the foundations. I did a vendor event yesterday in Wellsville, and it was kind of nice because I learned a lot about what I was doing. So I had a lot of questions from other people about different stuff like the foundations and the different colors and just all that good stuff. So just a reminder, I am having my lip and sip this upcoming Friday, the 27th. If anybody wants to come, let me know if you're not already added to that event. I can get you added. Thanks for hopping on this morning. Have a great Sunday.